welcome back to my channel. It's simply Jessica here today with two simple, easy peasy, but going to be gorgeous DIYs. We are going to start right here with this beautiful, beautiful round plaque, wood plaque from Dollar Tree. Look how cute this is. I love this. And this is where we're gonna start. And you know what we're gonna do with this? We're gonna remove the tag. That's it. I like the plain wood color, so I'm just gonna leave that. And we're just gonna set it right to the side. I'm gonna take this super cute Hello Autumn sign, wooden piece, I'm sorry, from Dollar Tree. I don't know what I'm going on about today. And we're just going to paint that. I'm just gonna paint it with some Waverly chalk paint in plaster. If I can get it open. You know, it's been like a year since I crafted. Why won't this open? This is my favorite one. All right, let's see if my white will open. My white does open. So instead we're gonna use the Waverly chalk paint matte finish. And we're gonna use that one because I can't seem to get the other one open. I don't know what's going on with my paints today. Anywho, let's grab you a little something. I'm just gonna grab a little sponge. And we're just gonna paint the hello. Well, the whole thing. The hello in the autumn part. Just throw some paint right over top of that. See, easy peasy. Just throw that on there. That's all you're gonna do. I'm only doing one coat because if a little bit of the wood shows through, I am perfectly okay with that. But I don't think it's going to. I don't think we're gonna need more than one. Just like this. Get in there, get some of that extra stuff out of there. And look, all done, right? So we're just going to set this off to the side. I'm just gonna set it over here. And then the next thing, I'm undecided, so we're gonna figure it out together, right? This is what I do. I think of something, then I come on here and we will figure it out together. So here is one of the styrofoam, just white styrofoam pumpkins from Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna cut this in half. And then we're gonna go from there. And yes, while cutting it, I just used my little saw from Dollar Tree. It makes a mess. It gets everywhere, right? So, I want to try something with just a little bit of a different color. I know we're so used to like orange, yellow pumpkins. I kind of want to try a little something different in color. So I have this Tuscan Red matte acrylic paint from Apple Barrel, and that is what I'm going to use. Whoa. So we're just going to pour some on there. Just going to get a bigger dabber because I like my dabbers. And actually, well, I'm going to use this to hold on to. And we're just going to dab this paint right on here. And we're going to see how we like it, okay? Because I'm not 100% sure about it. But I'm thinking like a deep red would be super pretty for fall. So we're just gonna get right in there and go all around this pumpkin. The other thing that I like about using the dabbing brush, if you can see, it gives a little bit of texture to this pumpkin, which is something that we need. We need a little bit of texture on our pumpkin. We're just gonna go right underneath that. And yes, oh, I went right over the sticker, okay? Because the bottom isn't gonna be what you really see. Just getting that all around. And I'm not gonna worry about this stem because I'm gonna end up cutting that off. But I need it just to hold on to it right now. And that's that, okay? So I'm gonna dry this. Just gonna use my little heat gun here. Give it a little dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is perfect, right? It's definitely the kind of red I was going for. What I love about it is there's parts of it that's still a little wet, but there's parts of it that are a little darker. There's parts of it that are lighter. So it is not just one perfect shade, which is perfect for me because pumpkins aren't perfect, right? So I'm just going to let this go just for a minute over here. We're going to clean this up. I just need to let that dry just a tad bit longer because don't want to hit it too much with the heat gun because it is styrofoam, so it'll, you know, shrink right up there. So I'm just going to clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so the other thing, like I said, I want to just remove that. You're just going to pull that off. Do not worry about that being white because you are not going to see it because we're going to have stuff on top of it. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to start right here with our piece of wood. Get your hot glue gun going. And you're going to hot glue all around here. And then we're going to put it down the bottom of our plaque here. Okay? So hot glue it everywhere. Oh, that sounds like it's seen better days, right? Flip it on over. And just get it down there towards the bottom. And just hold that on there. Let that cool. And we're going to move on to our Hello Fall. What do I keep saying? Hello Fall. Hello Autumn one. And that's going to go right up to the top here. So just a little bit of hot glue. You could use wood glue as well, but this is just going to be quicker for us. We're just going to add some hot glue. Flip that on over. Like I said, right to the top there with it. And down we go. Now we're going to have some fun with the top of this pumpkin, okay? Now I have other pumpkins laying around from previous years and things that I kind of just want to use their stuff. So we're just going to, it is hot glued in there, so we're going to work that out just like that and pull out what you want to use. And I have a stem from an old pumpkin as well that we're gonna, that didn't hold. We need better hot glue. That I'm going to take this stem, get some of that hot glue off of there. And this is going to be the stem of our pumpkin here. Okay? So, we might just want to poke out a little bit of a hole for our stem. Some hot glue there, right here at the bottom. And then right inside our little hole here. Glue webs galore. I know, I'm fighting with the glue web. I'm sorry. But there we go. So we have our stem. And then I loved these flowers. So you might not even be able to see the stem by the time I'm done here. But I liked the leaves and I liked the flowers. Yeah, it may be a little too big. Hold on. Okay, excuse me. Went for a different flower. Okay? Get your fall flowers out. I went for one. It's smaller. It's not as wide. And this is the one that we're going to use. And it still has a nice little stem on it so we can stab it right through that pumpkin. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off because we don't want it to go through the pumpkin. So we'll get that trimmed down and then we'll work with that. So just hold up your pumpkin here and right in, we're going to go out a little bit and then right down inside. That way, look how cute already. And I just love this part. So we're just going to take this whole thing and get that in there as well. Might need a little hot glue for this part. Because it's not as sturdy, or as stiff as I should say, as the other. There, actually I just kind of wrapped it around this stem. And look how cute, right? I'm in love. I did get a little of red paint on our Hello Autumn. Now my only thing is, now I feel like I took up too much room with the flower here. And we could just kind of push that over. Might even have to just kind of elevate the Hello Autumn part, which is fine with me. Totally fine with me. I know, guys, I should get the wood glue out, but we're going to use some hot glue again. And we're just going to put the autumn down center with that line. And we're going to let the hello stick up a little bit. Just like this. And look how stinking cute this is. Right? I love this. This came out really, really cute. So stinking adorable. And that's it. How easy. But I will hang it up and I will show you at the end. But that one is number one. Super easy peasy. Next one, we're going to use that ceramic vase we got. And we're going to use some Christmas napkins. And we're going to make ourselves a really stinking cute Christmas vase. Okay. Put all that to the side. I'm unfortunately going to have to expose my big mess here, as we know. Which maybe I'll just get something here to work on so you don't have to really stare at the mess. These napkins I got at Dollar General. And we're going to pop that right on open. And here's our stinking adorable napkin that I love. We're just going to open this up. And we're going to separate, which we know sometimes can be a pain in the tuchus, but it will eventually come apart. It's not always easy, that's for sure. So you're going to want to get this separated here. They don't usually have this hard of a time, but geez Louise. Come on. Okay. We're just going to pull this apart. Just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm only using this side here. So this is the fun part. It's all fun parts, right? You're going to take your little, either your little water pen, a little paintbrush, whatever the case may be, and you're going to go around what you would like ripped out of here. This just kind of helps separate the napkin without really doing a lot of tearing of parts that you want. And then we're just going to separate. I should use a little thing. Okay. This little guy right here. And you just kind of pull that apart. Get all your excess napkin off of there. So you have exactly the piece that you want. I know I have a better tool, I just don't know where it is, right? So just separate your napkin here. Tearing away the little pieces. That you want to get rid of. Do that all the way around until you have the part you want to use. Okay, take your ceramic vase, get you a nice size sponger or paintbrush, whatever you want to do. Get that out of there, and we're going to go right over it like this. So we can get the napkin on. Not sure how far around it's going to go, but We will see. And it's okay because we're going to end up covering the entire thing with the Mod Podge anyway. So just get you a nice coat on there, like so. You're going to line up your napkin to where you want it to be. And just wrap that around. Trying to get it, oh, come on, as even as you can. Like so. I'm going to work out any little bubbles. So we're just going to work section by section. So all of that extra stuff there can be pushed off. And just work it around. Just like that. Gonna get some more Mod Podge here. And just push that right on down. Now the perfect thing about this is once the Mod Podge goes over top, I'm just gonna pull off some excess tissues here, napkins. Once the Mod Podge goes on top, you are not even, it's gonna be like seamless, like this whole thing. So you just get more of the Mod Podge. Try to get out any wrinkles. There's gonna be a couple, but nothing major. And we're gonna go over top. Just getting that on there. This also helps kind of smooth out some of the wrinkles. You don't want to go too hard because you can tear your napkin. So you don't want to go too hard, but you want to cover it. Going all over it. Does kind of help push some of those wrinkles out. And like those little spots there, like you can't even see that they were there, which is fantabulous. It's what we're going for. Flawless, right? And how stinking cute. Just get that on there. And like I said, the top here you can remove or push down, whatever it is you want to do. Oh, they're so noisy. And then we're going to give that a good try. But how stinking cute. It gives off this completely vintagey vibe, and I love it. I'm just going to throw some flowers in here so you can see what it looks like. But, okay guys, so stinking cute, right? I'm not a fan of my flowers, honestly. I wish I had different ones because I'm not a huge fan of the flowers, but I do think that it's super cute if you have the right flowers to put in it. Definitely gives off huge vintage vibes. I love that. So that was that. And once again, our stinking cute Hello Autumn sign that I just love and adore. And I hope that you guys do too. And until next time, bye now.